Hey, all my Renaissance men and women. Just wanted to make a quick video on our new tent. I searched on YouTube myself to find this tent to check it out before I purchased it. Unfortunately, there was no videos on it, so I'm gonna make this one. And yes, it is hot as hell out here, and the shirt is staying off once again, folks. So this is the Woods Refuge 6 tent. We last night was our first time staying in the tent, and I gotta say it held up well. We had the worst thunder, lightning, wind, rainstorm I think I've ever been in my life, and it was insane. I literally thought the tent was going to blow off the cliff with us inside it. The wife and baby, they wound up going into the Jeep until the storm passed. I stayed inside just to hopefully weigh the tent down so it didn't blow away, but it held up fine. We didn't even use all the straps on the tent. We didn't even have to use these. We used all the pegs on the ground, of course, and we had the front awning pegged down, and that held it all night. I think only one peg pulled out in that massive storm. And speaking of bad storms, in Nova Scotia too, just recently, they had the worst thunder, rain, lightning storm that they've ever seen too. So the weather is becoming crazy lately. If it's modified weather, it could be the world goes through cycles, and it's certainly not the first time these types of storms have happened. So let's do a little walk around on the outside of the tent here, and let me just zoom out a touch. Oh, I can't. This is the Woods Canada Refuge 6. We'll take a look right here. We do have a nice little vent hole here to get some circulation in. I do have to say, one thing I do miss is all of our other previous tents were they had the mesh ceiling, so you could kind of lay back and stare at the stars and stuff while you lay in bed and go to sleep. This one does not have a mesh tarp, but the bonus of this one, you don't have that extra tarp that you got to carry around and put on every time it rains and stuff. So very easy setup. We did downsize our tent. We used to always rock a 8-person or 10-person, and it's just too much. This is a 6-person, just like the name, the Refuge 6. And yeah, I gotta say, I love Woods brand. We have a Woods cooler over there, and I do like the Woods Canada brand. And if you do want to stare at the stars, just get yourself a hammock like this, and then you can lay out and stare at the stars all night long. So there is that side door here as well with a little awning. Super simple setup. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 pegs, and then this tiny one, so 5 pegs in total. Pretty simple. And it's got a little awning there, give you some shade, and you can have this window open too while it's raining, and the awning keeps the water out. I tested that last night, so that was really cool. I like to put rocks down sometimes on some of the pegs if they're not holding that well. We do have a side window here as well. It's enough on the outside. Let's go inside and take a look. So yeah, there's the 2 doors, so, well, 3 doors I guess. This turns into a massive door. We'll just open that up. So here's something else I just learned what this is. So obviously you can tie these doors up and just keep that all open, and then you can, if it is raining as well, you can chill in this little area. We got a nice little storage pouch below that window, and there's no zipper on the top, which I like because the window will go up to here, so it still stays sealed from the water. It's just the two zippers on the sides, and then this is kind of open as a another air ventilation. So this thing here, I had no idea what this was. I was like, did they pack 2 tents in one box? What's going on here? What is this? Is this a rain tarp or something? And then, because we didn't use this thing last night at all, and finally we're about to pack up now, and I wanted to set it all up how it's meant to be, and I found this, and it's literally a tent inside of a tent. And here's another door. We have another window here we can open up. Get yourself a nice view. Oh wow, that really cooled it off in here too. And this door has another window. And you kind of just roll them up, and then they have these little things here, and they fasten. Pretty cool. And then here's the tent inside the tent. So you got some more storage here. Very nice. Put your cell phones or your bullets or your gear, whatever you take with you. This will be my hunting tent for the winter as well. And that's another good thing, that it is all closed. When I had those mesh tents, and I get my heater buddy and stuff in there, it's really hard to keep the heat in. So this tent will keep the heat in much better than our previous tents. There you go, the Woods Refuge 6 logo. And I gotta say, it is hot in here. It must be close to 40 degrees right now. We are in Lytton, British Columbia. And there it is, a tent inside of a tent. It's all bug mesh pretty much, just the bug mesh walls, and then you have your outer walls on the other side of that. And it all just fastens all along here like that, and you can see it on the top. Pretty cool. I actually really like this tent so far. And not one drop of water, feels much better here. Not one drop of water got into the tent with all that rain. So right there is that's huge. It made it through the biggest thunder, lightning, rainstorm I've ever experienced, no problem. So that's it, folks. That's the Refuge 6. Beautiful country out here. That is the Thompson River down below, if you can see it. I'm not sure. Should be able to get a glance at it there. I cannot see the camera at all or what it's filming because the sun is blinding. what's in the bag, everything. It's not like folding up a bale of hay and trying to fit it in an envelope like most of these tents. So that's a huge bonus. The Renaissance Man highly recommends the Woods Refuge 6. This is not sponsored. This is just a video of a guy giving his honest opinion on a good fucking tent. Cheers for now.